What is up, guys? War Nickel Revolution here. I really didn't think I was gonna stream today, but you know, I really like streaming. I really like hanging out with you guys. I think it's really cool. So Saturday, did work today, so that was cool. I think I mentioned that yesterday. But hey, whoever's in the chat first or in the live stream, I see that one person is watching. So welcome. Welcome to the live stream. So we're going to be talking about some of the coins I've collected over this past year. It's only been like a year and about probably 3 months maybe. Because I started in November of 2017. And then we just broke that 1 year in November of 2018. Now it's January of 2019. Oh, sorry, February of 2019. All right, we've got 2 of you in here. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm just going to show off my coin collection that I've been collecting for just over a year. I am new to all this coin collecting business, but I thought I would make it into a channel with showing off other antique stuff. So if you're wondering what's going on, that's what we're streaming today, guys. This is the box of coins I've collected over the past year, and we'll be looking at these. And we'll be looking at a radio that actually has guts in it and works. So this is a newer radio than the 40s radio that I have over here, but still really cool. And we'll probably give away some nickels tonight, or maybe something from my coin collection that I found in circulation this year, or this past year. Riverdale Coins says, "Hi, War Nickel Revolution, Bacon, and Quackers." Alright, so Bacon and Quackers are in here. I can't see you guys yet. I haven't pulled up the stream on my channel yet. Alright. Hi, I'm here. Sorry, couldn't talk before. My iPad doesn't let me comment on your streams. Alright, that's kind of weird, actually. But yeah, guys, welcome. There's 5 of you watching. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. This is just a little, I don't know, it's probably not going to last that long, guys. Now there's 6 of you watching. Wow, guys. Should stream on Saturdays more often. Jamie Coin Hunter says, "Hey, everyone." Hey, Jamie Coin Hunter. Hopefully you're doing well. But I kind of wanted to show you this radio. I picked it up from not an estate sale. I picked it up from a antique store, probably, I want to say, a year ago or 2. But you'll never guess where I found this in the not the estate sale, the antique mall. Sometimes I feel like that place is an estate sale because I went there so often. It was like my favorite antique store. And I would never buy anything there because I don't like buying things like retail. I don't know if I bought this at retail or not, but it was really cool. And I actually found this in the bathroom, guys. I know that seems kind of weird. Like, why would they have a radio in the bathroom? But for some reason, always at antique malls, I always find like what I think is pretty cool looking stuff in the bathroom at antique malls. So that's kind of weird. Hi, Milton.09. Good to see you. And so I just wanted to show you guys this today. It works fully and everything. You got your volume here. Just thought I would switch through the channels. It's got this cool like radio sound. But we've got FM, AM, and AC. AFC, and AFC was just like a marketing tool to have it appear clearer, but it's not that clear. Yeah, 70s. It's got that 70s style to it.
My 96.1 is throwing it.
So I like how this light just shows up here, and you got your bar and all your stations. Let me zoom in for that, you guys, so you can see it better. So yeah, volume. It's pretty loud right now, guys.
His music is perceived as more. I don't know. On Twitter, I have seen a ring of diversity in terms of his fans.
Seems like we got some kind of opera station.
Positive hits. Lyle FM.
There's actually a lot of AM stations in this area, so I'm like really kind of happy for that. It's cool to listen to AM. So we're on FM right now. I'm gonna switch it to AM. We'll see if we can find anything cool. But yeah, AM station, man, if you guys can hear that, let me turn that up. Makes it quite a cool sound. You guys hear that? How cool is that? It's like, you know, sound effects from the old transistor radios. I don't know what you call that, but I really like that sound. Hey, Coin King 19, good to see you joining us. It's awesome. We're just looking at this old radio real quick, and then we'll look at some older coins. I like how I said there's a lot of AM stations, and then once we get to the AM station area, then I can't pick up anything. Maybe the signal's bad right here. I think this was a promotional radio because it says Admiral right there, but I don't know if Admiral was a big radio company. Another thing that's cool about this is it's got a clock right there.
Back here on Monday.
Clock is working. I don't know. No, I don't think that's the correct time right now.
And get more by earning $100.
So it's got an alarm on here too. You can just set that right there. Oh, were they? They were an appliance manufacturer. Kamar Eileen right there.
And you went all the way Monday afternoon.
Some country.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Michelle from Fowlerville.
I haven't heard this song in forever.
I'm into that.
I think we'll turn this off. Go. That's kind of gets annoying after a while. But yeah, the clock time isn't right now. I do believe it's like 4:20. So there's like this little knob back here. You could probably set it. So 4:20. Just send it to 4:20. If you can see that right there, this little red line right here, that's the alarm. That's what it's set to. I have it set to 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when I go to work, or that's when I wake up to go to work. Pretty early, I know. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you guys being in here. Oh, Coin Group of Minnesota is in here. I can't wait for your your auction, Coin Group. I think that's going to be really awesome. Well, I turned on the radio because I triggered the alarm because it's on 3 right now. Let's just turn that off though.
tickets and information at rent.
There we go. Let's keep turning this. It's kind of hard to turn. It's kind of fidgety on the back, but let's see if we can do this. It's like you got to push it in and turn it at the same time. But I don't want to move the alarm part, so got to move the alarm part, pull it out a little bit. See, I just moved the alarm part. You can see the red moving. I'm trying to not do that, but it is really hard. I think this thing is a little bit off. Not off, but what you call it? You just gotta be careful with it, because I unscrewed it just then. I unscrewed the back knob. All right, well, I'm not gonna mess with it any longer. I think I'm just gonna go into looking at coins. Remember last live stream? Was last live stream just yesterday? Then yeah, I do remember. And Black Steel is here. Thanks for being here, Black Steel. I really appreciate you. There's 12 people watching. I don't know. That must be some kind of record, guys. I don't remember 12 of you ever watching before. Oh yeah, and Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun is also here. So that's really cool. Zoom out again so you guys can see. Just got this box I threw all these coins in. I think this is from World War I. The Doughboy mammoth caps, whatever mammoth caps are, but I really like the design of this. This is pretty cool. Yes, coins. Finally, we get to some coins, right? Coin Collector 2 says, coins. Yeah, remember to smash that like button. I really appreciate that, Coin Group of Minnesota. It's a cool card. Yeah, it's like some kind of packaging, actually, for mammoth caps, whatever mammoth caps are. So, yeah, this is like the inside. It like folds out. And then I guess the mammoth caps would go on here, or maybe these are mammoth caps, whatever mammoth caps are. I don't think they are, though. I think it must have been like some kind of candy or something. You can actually buy these online for relatively cheap on eBay, but they're pretty cool looking. You can just buy a bunch of them, buy them in bulk, but I don't know why you would. It just seems like, it's just like one of those things. Just like a cool, I buy things for design all the time. Unfortunately, it's my weakness. I could use the extra support. It says Coin Group of Minnesota to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, you deserve it, Coin Group of Minnesota. They're caps for an old cap gun? I didn't know that. That's awesome. I didn't realize that's what they're for. Can you push a video here? I think you can. I mean, just don't do it all the time. I know Black Steel tries to censor people. Black Steel, it's not that big of a deal if they're asking for subscribers, but not like all the time. Coin Group of Minnesota, I just made you a mod. I trust you to be a mod, so. Oops, hit the table. Oh no, I know you're not asking for subs. Coin King 19 is asking for subs. But yeah. Yeah, so if you ask for subs a lot, don't do that. Don't be like spamming hey, I need so many subscribers. Like, people will subscribe to you if you make really awesome videos, and I'm sure you guys do. So, here's something I actually bought. It's weird. I don't know. I actually bought this early on to collecting. It's a clipped, curved nickel, 1964. All right, yeah, I'm just saying for future. I don't know why Black Steel took your message out of there. That's why I'm saying that. Oh my gosh, guys, there's 14 people watching. Thanks for all the support. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. So most of these, if not all of these, I found in circulation, so that's really cool. This is a war nickel, 1943. S. I don't know if that's a rare one or not. I feel like I'm just going to start taking these war nickels that I find, and I'm going to throw them in this nickel container over here so I can give them away to you guys. I think that's really cool. I have a bunch of old nickels in there and some older Canadians too. So I think I'll start doing that, guys, to, I don't know, just like give back to the community because I love you guys, and it's really cool that you get to watch me show you some cool stuff, some coins and some other antique stuff. I think it's really cool. So here's a buffalo. Oh yeah. Okay, I did pay for this recently. This 1923 buffalo. I did pay $250. I think that might be a little bit high, but you can see the date on it. I'm not really sure, honestly. I did find a better shaped nickel that I was gonna buy from the same dealer, but he wanted like $8 for it. But it was like it was really fine example. There's a luster left on the buffalo, and it was from like I don't know when it was from, but it was like 20s. I think it was 1920, but it was like really good shape. I have a 1942 S silver nickel. How many buffaloes have you found coin roll hunting? Oh, that's a good question. I think I found quite a bit, actually. I think I found probably 7 or 8. And sometimes that wasn't even like, when I first got into coin collecting, I wasn't even buying boxes. I was just looking through like $20 worth of nickels, like stuff I could get from my local bank, or like local banks in my area, and they wouldn't get too annoyed with me from them. Oh, you've only found 2 or 3? All right, yeah. So yeah, I don't know why I found so many, but a lot of them are dateless, and so hopefully one day I reveal the dates of those with Nicodate, because they're really worn, those buffalo nickels that I found. And some of the buffalo nickels I found, I've actually found in change, not like people that hand them to me, but I used to work at this coffee shop, and people would constantly be giving me, not constantly, but like I found a nice, really nice looking steel cent in some dimes and change at this coffee shop. I found buffaloes and change. I found war nickels and change. It's awesome. It was like the best job for finding old coins. I have no idea. I mean, the area was kind of old. It was from like, I think the towns were founded in the early 1800s, like 1834, things like that. But I don't know if that's why I was finding a lot, or maybe there was a lot of coin collectors in the area whose kids just like threw stuff back into circulation. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Coinsister says he wants to unhide him. Is he hidden in the chat? Is he not in there? Did I hide him? Because I don't think I did. I just realized I'm top chat. So that's why I haven't been seeing him, I guess. It's because he's hidden or something. I'm not seeing him in the participants. I'm not sure how this works, though, that well. 9 likes, guys. I really appreciate it. He's telling me in the message that you hid him. I don't remember doing that. 10 likes. Oh, all right, 10 likes. That's awesome. Did someone just like, or was it, what did it say that already? Hmm. Yeah, guys, I'm not really seeing where Coin Searcher is or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how if I did hide him, I don't I don't know if I can like get him back. He says he's still here. Okay. I didn't intentionally do it. If I did do it, but I will look for him, I guess. I'm gonna Google that. I'm still looking for it, guys. Hopefully, you guys are still hanging out, talking to each other or something. Did someone like hide you for a certain amount of time, like 30 seconds? I mean, I know Coin Searcher can't reply, but yeah, I'm still looking at this. Does anyone know how to do that? Can someone tell me? The live stream a few days ago, you blocked all of CoinSearcher's messages due to the actions. Okay, I didn't do that I know of. I did unmod him. That is what I did. All right. Nice bucket of coins. That is what is all there. Yeah, I'm gonna show that. I'm trying to figure out how to unhide Coin Searcher. You have him blocked. Do you guys know how to unblock him? When you look back, you can see it says deleted message deleted. You've never done a live stream. All right. Well, I think I will go to his channel and see if I can do it from there. I don't know if I can do that on his channel. It's saying on Google, it says you go to youtube.com/my_live_events. Go on to the event you wish to edit. Click edits. Then then go to info and settings, then go to advanced settings, and then go to chat. So I need to do that, I guess. Oh, I see how this works. Okay. I'm slowly figuring this out, guys. I'm glad you guys are still hanging around. I mean, I know you guys probably want to look at all the coins I found in this past year. But, yeah, I'm just trying to find this. Automatically block spammed messages. That might be something. I don't think he's spamming right now, but I don't know. That could be it. Besides that, there's enable live chat, there's enable slow mode, there's automatically block spam messages, and that's it. That's all that section has. So hopefully that changes it. Hopefully that does something. If it doesn't, then someone can tell me in the chat otherwise. But anyways, we're going to continue. There's 13 of us patiently waiting. Well, I appreciate you patiently waiting. Scrapping, hoarding, tinkering fun. War Knuckle Revolution, do it later and let us see the coins. Well, I did it, guys. I did what I thought I had to do. And if that wasn't it, then I guess we're just gonna, we will see. We will see if that actually did something. So here's a 1939S, guys. I found 2 of these in circulation, actually. And I don't think they're in too bad a shape. And yes, it is an S. It's not just another 1939. See that S right there? It's not the 1939D, but I have another one of those somewhere in here somewhere. I might have to give this away at like 250 subscribers or something. I don't know. I feel like you guys would really appreciate that. Haven't found one since, and I think I found that early into coin collecting. I mean, I'm still early into coin collecting, but still. What do we got here? Oh yeah, we got our blank planchet, guys. I remember when I found this, I had no idea what a blank planchet was. But I was just like, dude, is this just like a really beaten up penny? But no, it's completely smooth. On this side, it is a blank planchet, and I think it might be zinc, but it also might be copper. I don't know whether or not it's copper or zinc. Kind of feels like copper. Penny bacon. Bubba's Coins says 150 followers. Giveaway video now. Not live stream. Okay. That's interesting to know. It works. I made a theme song. What works? Oh, you have one of those quackers? A blank planchet or a 1939S? Here's a 1,000 pesos coin from Republic of Chile. So that's pretty cool. I think I showed one of those in my last live stream. Here's a young head that just looks a little bit different. It's got some green on it. So I thought I would just throw it one of these flips. It's a more common one in 1964, but still. I don't know. Maybe we'll take that out of there one day and replace it with something else. Because I really don't have any 2x or these flips. I don't have a lot of these, and I need to get more of these to put my early 19 teens wheat pennies in, and just a bunch of other stuff I need to put in there. These are a bunch of toned coins, like a 1916. It's really toned. As you can see, it's like that rainbow tone to it. You've got a few, what does it say? I got a couple of 90% off-center pennies, nickels, and dimes. That's awesome. I've never actually found one of those, so that's really cool. Did you have to buy those, or did you find them? I'm kind of curious. 1959 in there. It's kind of a toned one. Not as toned as this one, but still cool. This one over here, 1914. I think that one's toned on the back. Yeah, just a little bit. I don't know if these have been cleaned or not, or I don't know what's going on with these, but we got some memorial back cents here too that are toned real rainbow colors. Could just be gasoline or whatever, but I thought they were cool. Oh, you found them. That's awesome. They're pretty cool wheats. I especially like that 1916. That's just, oh my gosh, just weirdly rainbow colored. And it's in really good shape too, 1916. I've seen them like far worse than this, so that's why I say it's in pretty good shape. So I found this one, not in a live stream, just in one of my earlier videos. I thought it was an off-center one because it's got this extra right here jutting off to the side, and actually, yeah, if you look at this down here, it's just like pushed this way. But I went to Coin Ops group on Facebook about this, and he says it's someone just took some pliers to it, and I guess they like heated it up or something and moved that out. So I guess that could be what it is. I just thought it was really cool when I found it, and I thought it was an error cent, so I put it in one of these things, but I'm not sure if it is anymore. Maybe one of you guys could tell me. We got some nicer 1976 D in here, and I just thought these were nicer, but they're not that nice. I found quite nicer ones. I actually think I found a nicer one today. I found this in change. 1974 D. It's got some black spots on it, but it's a bit better. Hey, don't ask me about errors. All right. I kind of feel like I figured that out, that not too many people know too many things about errors, but I'm a super amateur collector, so I was gonna send these to Quinn's Coins one day, so I'm like, the worst zinc and copper pennies I've ever seen. I mean, look at this one, guys. That one is messed up. I think it's a quite new copper penny, or a quite like the oldest. I mean, the newest copper penny you could find. I think it's a 1981 D. But we got this 1994 here. That's just got, I don't know, I just like it. It almost looks like a silhouette of Lincoln, because all the copper has been scraped off right there. The backs are interesting as well. I just thought it was really cool, interesting, so I put it in one of those containers. Here's a 1939 D. That's in excellent condition, guys. I don't know if it's worth this on the bottom. I just put that down there, but I found this one in circulation, and man, was I like I was just amazed when I found this. I mean, 1939, that's not that old, but this toning on here, you don't see that too often. Maybe someone's cleaned it, but the detail's really high on him. You can see his ear, you can see inside his ear. I just think it's really well put together, 1939D with 15.2 million. The detail is really strong in the wheat ears and everything like that. How much do you think a 1941 no mint mark penny is? I don't know. I really don't know. But here, guys, we got a 1909. Very faint, 1909. If they are clean, the color is usually weird. It is kind of weird. That's why I was asking you guys. You guys probably know a lot more than I do. But yeah, no VDB on this one. Just a regular old 1909. I don't think it's that bad. of a 1909. 1 cent. It's worth 1 cent. All right, that's a good one. Here's a V nickel, 1912. I actually didn't find this in Well, I didn't find it in circulation. I just found it. I think it was this one. No, I bought this one. I bought this one on my birthday. 50 cents. It's definitely like a really common one. You have a 1909 VDB. That's awesome, Quackers. Because I found one in the coin machine that I can't really find a price. A 1941 date with no mint mark. That's cool. Here's another Buffalo. It's an S. It's a 1937 S. So that's pretty cool. And it's got a lot of details still left on it. I can't remember if I found this one in circulation recently. It's like this is the one I have found. I found a 1909 VDB many years ago. Alright. Scrapping and hoarding and tinkering fun. That's awesome. Good for you. Birthday nickel. Yeah, this one. I bought this one on my birthday. So November 23rd. When I was born. So just like a few months ago I bought this. It's pretty cheap. So I like V nickels a lot. I just like that V design on the back of them. I think they're really cool. I do like war nickels obviously, but V nickels are just as cool in my opinion. Or buffaloes, or just nickels in general. Here's a nice 1962 Canadian cent and a 1964. Like, that's the shape I normally find them in, and this 1962 is just impeccable right there. I mean, it's got some flaws in it, but if you just like compare them, it's just like such a difference. Oh yeah, you were talking about that, Mr. Bacon, that you found a shield nickel just on the ground. It's crazy. You got 8 people watching. Here's just another, like, I found this in 2017, so I'm like, wow, this penny just came out and it already looks like this. That's crazy. It's all just, like, scraped up. I mean, the back looks pretty good, but, like, this side is just, man. So there's just some coins I just throw into flips because I think they're pretty cool, and like here's just a bicentennial nothing. So yeah, my collecting is kind of weird. So I'm like putting prices on here that I think they're worth, but maybe they're not, because you know, should I send this off to grading or not? 1960D. Guys, I don't know how much stuff is worth. I just go try to look up online what things are worth and look at the kind of shape they're in, things like that. But I don't really know what I'm doing coin collecting wise. I'm just an amateur. Would have named my channel Coins for Amateurs, but someone already took that name. Silly. Here's a 1928D. 31.2 million. Not a bad looking coin. I've seen a lot Warner ones than this, but this has got some kind of like gray gunk on the back, so that's annoying. What is this one? Mystery coin. So this is something I bought in the beginning of collecting. And I didn't know what I was buying, and I ended up finding so many more of these, but this one's in pretty good shape. I did buy it for $3.50 though. I don't know if that was a good deal or not. I was a super amateur into collecting. I'd never found a teens wheat penny before, so I thought I would just have to pick this up. And I don't know if I paid a bad deal or not. I think I've paid for a whole roll for $3.50 for like a bunch of teens before, so I think I got a really good deal on those rolls, but this I don't think I got a good deal on at all. Let me know in the chat. Mr. Bacon, you need channel stickers. Yeah, he needs channel stickers, but I need channel stickers too. Here's a 1915D, guys. Really, really slick, but the date is really clear, so I'm not sure what that's about. The back is in pretty poor shape, pretty slick. But for some reason you can see the D really well, and you can see the 1915 and In God We Trust and Liberty. Here's something I found in circulation. I think I found this on a live stream too. 1983. Your collection's not weird, but it's better than most, and you continue to try. You are awesome, and you will be big one day. Okay, well, thanks, bro. I hope I'm big one day. I mean, you guys are awesome. If you guys keep being awesome and sharing my streams and hitting that notification bell so you get all my videos, and we just start racking up views and, like, I don't know, we just keep finding cool stuff, then yeah, I could be big for sure. But yeah, I found this on a live stream. It's got two, what do you call those things? Clipped, it's like a clipped planchet times 2 or something. So it's like this first one I bought for $5, but it's got clips on both sides. I started collecting 2 weeks ago? Dude, that's awesome. I mean, see, it's like the coin community just has an effect on people. Like, people have really cool channels, and you just get interested into it, or interested in it, and you're just like, well, these things are really cool. I kind of got into it because I was into antiques, into militaria, and I was like, what still has a market? I started collecting a month ago. Wow, guys, we should have some early collectors in here. That's why I'm gonna start, like, just having you guess numbers, because I don't think we know a lot of trivia, guys. I don't think we know a lot about coins, but I think we're all gonna learn together eventually. Then I convinced a friend to start collecting. Yeah, Horseman, he's pretty cool. I like the name. I think I spelled this wrong. Yeah, I forgot the R in here. Virgin Islands. So this one was actually in really good shape. There was a lot of, like, you could feel the edges really, really well. Children have started coin collecting. Your children have started coin collecting? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But I thought this one was in really good shape, so that's why I put it in one of these. But yeah, like I said, I feel like I have a weird coin collection. I found a lot of these 1990 really nice looking coins, so I decided to take them out of circulation and put them in a 2x2. Love Virgin Islands. Yeah, I don't know how I misdid that or whatever. I like how I said 1914 or 1924. I thought it was a CUD error, because when I was first collecting, that's what I thought it was. I don't think it is now. It just looks like the Ring of Death, like, cut it off or something. Yeah, I think coin collecting's on the rise too. And I got this 1988 Bermuda 1 cent in here too. First Bermuda coin. What else do we got? 1960, I wrote MS on here, but I don't know if that's MS, guys. You can tell me if you guys know a lot about coins, and, like, if the Man on the Silver Mountain, if Coin Group of Minnesota is still here, he could probably tell me whether or not this is MS or not. But yeah, this one's in really good shape. You just see in these empty areas, you feel like there'd be a lot of scratches and whatnot, but there isn't. But then again, these, you can find BU rolls of these all the time on eBay, I'm sure of it. So, it's cool, but I don't think it's that cool. You have a cool quarter cut error. That'd be really cool to see. Mr. Bacon, you should show that on your channel. I feel like that'd make for a really good video. I'm 12 and I started coin collecting when I was 9. You know what I was big into when I was young? I was big into Legos. That's what I was collecting. I was collecting so much Legos. That's all I was into. But coins, I think, is a better investment. I mean, yeah, you can sell things. Like, I was collecting Lego Star Wars. Yeah, that stuff's collectible. Even now, you can buy and sell those kind of sets, Lego sets and stuff like that. But coins, I think, have way more value than anything else. I'm 13 and I started collecting when I was 13. All right, Mr. Bacon. I will make a coin collection video. All right, that'd be awesome, Mr. Bacon. I'll be sure to tune into that. Man, you guys are all pretty young. I didn't realize you guys are all pretty young, but thanks for joining. Thanks for collecting. You guys are gonna be the coin collector people. Here's Guam. I don't find this one too often. A 2009 P Guam. Definitely haven't seen this one in a while. Find more of the Virgin Islands ones than anything else. Here's a newer one. Frederick Douglass. Now, I don't remember what Frederick Douglass did exactly, but someone remind me what he did. He probably did something important. Look how important he looks. 2017 quarter. Frederick Douglass. Oh my gosh, guys. Frederick Douglass probably did something amazing. I just can't remember right now what he did. Is that 1971? I don't know why I keep these, guys. I really don't, but I don't know. I like it. Here's another one, guys. Flagwith Douglass. What am I, like, speaking with a lisp now? Puerto Rico, 2009 D. This one was in really good shape, too. Hey, Warnickel. I was just wondering if I could be a mod. I think you can be. I see you in like every single stream. Just make sure no one's spamming. You've been positive through my channel, so yeah, I think I'll make you a mod. This is the only hobby where you can spend money and always have money. That is a very true statement, Black Steel. Thanks for making that statement. Can you look up on your phone? I smell pennies on it. YouTube. Congrats, Mr. Bacon. It's a 1938 D. Cool, now I can have a blue wrench. Yeah, that blue wrench, that's the most favorite part of being a mod, is having that blue wrench next to your name. I have a gold-plated 2008 New Mexico quarter. Well, that's really cool. Here's a 1970 D, guys. Another nice-looking coin. Not sure the value, but hopefully if I keep them for 50 years, they'll be worth something one day. Here's a 1933, guys, at 14.4 million, and it's actually in really good shape. I have a gold double eagle. I feel like I've seen that on your stream, Quackers. I'm sorry to say this, but I gotta go. All right, that's all right. I know you have to go and then you come back and things like that. So, Mr. Bacon, I'll probably see you soon, anyways. Here's a 1959 D. That's in really good shape. Let's see if we can knock it back into circulation. Not circulation. I can knock it back into the middle. But yeah, I'm sure penny pinchers would love this because he's like, I love those 1959s, especially the Ds. And he treats them just like wheat penny, so it's just like a wheat penny to penny pinchers. Yeah, see you later, Mr. Bacon. Here's a 1969 S I found. I don't know if this is a proof or not, guys. That just has been in circulation since it came out. But I don't know if did they make 1969 S's that were not proofs? But look at this, guys. It just looks so strange. I don't know what to make of this one. So that's why I put it in this flip, because I had no idea. See, so yes, they did make 1969 S's that weren't proofs. But this one just looks odd, guys. Look at this. It's just like all fuzzy. That's the best way I can explain it, is that it just looks fuzzy. I don't know if you can see that really well. But the backside, it's just like the whole Monticello just looks like it's in fog or something. Oh, here's the V-nickel that I found. So there was like this coin bin. I don't know whose bin it was, probably my grandparents or something like that, but this is a 1907 that was in that coin bin. And it was in there with a few buffalo nickels, like I think 2 buffalo nickels. But it was the first V-nickel I ever found, or ever saw for that matter. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. I really like that design. I wish I could see more of it. So that's what made me pick up that this 1912 one. I mean, still in really poor condition, but the back you can see a lot better, and I think it looks amazing. Here is a 1943D, guys. It's in pretty nice condition, pretty nice shape. I'm pretty sure I found this in circulation. I think that this is the one I found at work in the dimes, just because it was so nice looking. Because look at this back. You mean, you could find this in the dimes and be like, oh, is that just a regular dime? And then you'd pick it up. And when I literally found this, guys, I was just like, oh my gosh. I was like talking to a coworker, and I was like, hey guys, I just found a diamond in the rough. A diamond. I mean, I was so excited when I found this. This, I don't know, it's just the shape is really good. You can see the detail in his hair, guys. I don't know, guys. I just think this one's really in really good shape. Found it in the dimes at work, and it was just amazing. Let me know what you guys think of it in the chat. Here's a 1912 at 68.2 million. It's in pretty nice shape, so that's why I put it in one of these flips. The back side. For some reason, this weed ear is in better shape than that one. Maybe because people hold it with the right hand and they rub it right there. I'm not sure. Here's a 1952 52D, guys. Oh, money? You're reacting with money, coin collector too? That's awesome. So this one's like really good on this side. But on this side, it's just like, what is all this black stuff? What is all that dirt? We don't want to see that. See what else we got in here. Hopefully you guys can see these pretty well. Here's a 1979. It's got some scratches on it, so it's probably not worth like anything, but maybe if I keep it, maybe it'll be worth something one day. Here's a 1969D, guys. I don't know. I feel like it's in pretty good shape. Oh, here's a 1984 die crack. I don't know if you can see that. I'm pretty sure this is a die crack. It's got this like extra copper right here on this line, and it actually goes through Lincoln's head. So when I found this, I was like thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna nickname this one, you know, where Lincoln got shot in his head. I mean, that's kind of morbid, but still, you can see like that line right there, that raised surface that kind of goes through his head. I don't know if this one's worth saving or not. I just thought I would keep it. There you can see it better right there. But it goes from the back of his head through his hair and into like between T and R of trust. Tell me guys what you guys think about that one. I think this is a die crack, but I'm not really sure. It looks like a die crack, but I'm not really sure because I am a new collector. I apologize for the vacuuming that's going on right now. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Here's a 1928S with 17.3 million. I just realized this was an S recently. If you zoom in, I kind of thought it was a D, but if you look really close, it is an S. I like it. I have a penny with a crack down his head, and I'm keeping mine too. All right, well, that's awesome. So we're collecting similar things together. That's awesome. Here is a 1968S. So the rarest of the memorial scents that you can find. I'm pretty sure. That's what I've been told, at least. It's really, really nice. You have a $2 bill? Well, that's awesome. $2 bills are collectible except for the new ones that they printed in 2013. So 2013 ones, they're not that collectible. I mean, here's one that I bought. It's in pretty bad shape. It's got a bunch of creases on it and whatnot, but here's a 1953. I really like these ones because it's got Monticello on the back, and the newer designs have everyone signing the Declaration of Independence, that famous picture. But I do like the Monticello on the back. I think it's really well done, and it's just a beautiful picture on the back of a $2 bill. I really like $2 bills. My grandfather would always I don't know. I feel like he'd always have some. He'd always get those like mint sets where they're all printed in a sheet, and then he'd kind of like give them away as gifts. And he'd give us $2 bills, so I thought that was really cool. Just thought I would show that off because someone mentioned that. Here's a nice looking 2000 Virginia coin. I found this in circulation. It's got a nice edge around it. It's got a nice, what do you call that? Reeded edge. The reeded edge is like really strong and pronounced. So I'm like, this Virginia is in really good shape for being how many years old now? 19 years old. It's kind of crazy to think that's 19 years old. But it was just in really, really good shape. And I was like, I have to take this out of circulation, put it in a flip. So I did. I did that Christmas of 2017. You just picked a Britannia and a Maple Leaf? That's awesome. Those are good to find. Here's a 1919S. I just put this one in a flip. It's not uncommon. It's 139.8 million, so not uncommon. You'd think the S's were more uncommon, and usually they are, but for this 1919S, made 139.8 million. I got it at a is that a coin show or a GN show? So this one's in really good shape. I thought I would put it in one of these flips because it's in good shape. The back isn't in the best of shape, but it's still pretty good for a 1919. Oh, a gun show. Okay. Did you not want to say that on stream? It's okay. Do you have a 1943 steel cent? Yes, I do. I have quite a few. Actually, I have a video on my channel about that. I just showed you guys one. Oh, that's why I did that. Oh, no, it's all right. You can say that in stream. I don't think YouTube will get too mad at us. Yep, a 1943 steel cent here, guys. Just in case you missed it. It's a really, really nice one. It reminds me of the one that Quackers actually sent me. Hopefully Quackers is still here. But Quackers actually sent me one. I think I have 60 steel cents. And I actually found them all in circulation, so that was really cool. But this is the one Quacker sent me. Oh, here, Quackers. We're showing off the coin you sent me. I left it in the card you gave me because I thought it was really sweet of you. But there it is. Yep, giveaway win. And then the centavos I took out to put with my foreigns. But yeah, Steely's right there. Really cool. So yeah, what? Steel cent and steel cent. I put 45 cents on here. It might be worth that. I'm not sure. But I got quite a few steel cents. And this one from Quackers is really special to me. Really dear to my heart. So just keep that in the envelope. And keep it with all my other mail that I've received from other people. Thanks, Jamie Coin Hunter. Here's another 1960. I'm just putting like random prices on here just because some of the stuff I've seen. But that one's in really, really good shape as well. No carbon spots of any kind. Here, I put MS66 on here. I'm not even sure if that's that, but here's a 2017 P. That was in really, really nice shape. I mean, there's a little spot right there, so it's probably not MS66, but cool. Did you say something about a large date? Yeah, it's a large date. I don't think it's a small date. I don't have a steel, but I love finding wheatbacks, searching through penny rolls at times. That's awesome. What's your name? Sherry Nelson, nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you in the stream yet. And if you have been in the stream, I apologize for not seeing you. What I have, I feel like high grade coins or cents. I'm not sure what's in here, guys, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's high grade cents that I just don't have flips for. Here's a 1963 D, guys. Another really nice one. Might have to give these away on some penny live stream. That would be cool, I think. Here's another steel cent. 1943D. Another pretty nice one. The detail's really good, but the shine isn't there anymore. But still, it's a really nice one. But someone did do some, like, it almost looks like spray paint on the back of this. Like someone tried to make it copper. I'm looking at my dad's Ultimate Soldier and G.I. Joe collection. It is really cool. That's awesome, Quackers. Just got home from work, so I wanted to watch. Well, I appreciate that, and I actually worked today also. Gotta love working those Saturdays, am I right? Here's something that Canada did. Vancouver Olympics 2010. And this is actually quite a weird sport. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but you ski, like cross-country ski, and you actually use rifles in some kind of sport. But yeah, 2007, Canada, Elizabeth II, and then you get the Olympic symbol on here, so it's something cool that the country did for some coins. So I thought that one was really cool. I've actually seen them do this in the Olympics. I'm not sure what the sport is called, but it is crazy. You like ski for a bit and then yeah, shoot. Right, more money working the weekends. I don't know. I don't get offered more money working the weekends. Here's a nice Rhode Island here. Shout out to John Isabella. I know he's not here right now, but if he wants to watch the live stream later, he'll see this. So I did a shout out for him. He lives in Rhode Island, and that's just a really cool picture. And this is a really, I don't want to say high-grade coin from being 2001D. Or it's a P, sorry. It is a P, not a D. Here's another die crack that I found. This one's actually more pronounced, or it's like a cut error right there. Forged rare 1943 coppers, steel cent worth 1 cent. Yeah, I have a really good fake that I actually showed on stream when that one sold for $240,000. That real one that someone found. But yeah, you can see that. I think this is a die crack right here as well. It's another 1984, just like the other one, but this one's got like a thicker die crack or extra copper right there. So yeah, nothing on the back, just all on the front right here, but I decided I would want to keep this one too. Here's another 2009 American Samoa. It's a P, so I would keep that. Got more of these common ones in here. 2015 Bombay hook, so not too interesting to see. Guess I'll throw the ones I don't think are too interesting to the side, but North Dakota. This one had a really nice reeded edge that you could feel, and the rim was high, so I'm like, I'm going to take this one out. Maybe it'll be worth something someday. I know a lot of people collect those, so maybe the market will just be flooded later, but that's cool. 1935 S, guys. Really good shape. It's like you can see so much detail on his nose even. 38.7 million. It has extra lines around the rim. What's that called? Do you know? I have a few like them, extra rim line. It could be like the ring of death on a coin. Are you talking about on this one? Extra lines. It's like an extra rim or something. Meaning the last die crack / cud penny you had. Alright, yeah, I know what you mean. Right here on the edge, you can see like extra lines. Railroad rims. Alright, so I know that Melting Point knows quite a bit about coins. And yeah, I do believe that's what they call them. Like extra lines, railroad rims. It almost looks like on the back side of him, there's this other kind of gash. I don't know if that's post-mint damage. But there's a lot going on with this coin, so that's why I kept it. I always look at all the dates of my pennies. Not on the recent live streams, I usually just flick through them, but after the stream, I like pull out all the 60s, the ones that could have cool dates on them. That's actually what's back here in this bank bag, is just a bunch of 1960s ones. John of Coins, good to see you. Hi, Chad, he says. But yeah, guys, we got this huge, not like a huge bag, but like this bag of, could be possibly, there's like 1959s in here and 1960s up to 1969. I still gotta check these for errors, so that's why they're just sitting in this bank bag. Hopefully we'll do that as a live stream one of these days. But yeah, it's pretty hefty. We're gonna keep adding to the bag, and then next week we're gonna look through pennies, so that'll be really cool. We're gonna look through some pennies. Like we ordered 3 boxes of pennies, so those are gonna come. We're gonna look through those. Here's a 1912D with 10.4 million. So definitely a rarer one. I put $50 on this one. I'm not sure if it's worth that because of the condition that it's in. But yeah, 1912D, you can plainly see it. I know it's really slick, but you can see the date, the D, the Liberty, but In God We Trust is fading, and then his whole torso is just gone. So if you can compare that one to like one of these, just look at the detail. It's just so much different, guys. So yeah, when grading coins, that's what you have to look for, and you got to look for, you know, this is what a copper penny normally looks like. This is one that's been highly circulated looks like. So I don't know how many of you guys are in here right now. Looks like 10, and we got 15 likes, guys. So that's awesome. We got 1 dislike. I'm guessing that's from Coin Searcher, which I guess he somehow got hid from my live stream. I don't know how that happened, but I was trying to fix it, couldn't fix it early in the stream. I thought maybe I fixed it, but I didn't fix it. I'm not even sure how that happened. 16 likes? All right. I guess I'm gonna have to refresh the stream. Let's see that. All right, I'm seeing 15 likes, but maybe it's better on your end. We got 16 likes. But yeah, I got 15 likes and 1 dislike. And I think that's from Coin Searcher because somehow he got blocked. Here's a 1915 at 29.1 million. Not a bad looking coin. It's got some damage on there, but it's all right. Looked at a lot of pennies, but here's another 1945p. I think that's the more common one, 1945p. Another war nickel, 35% silver. When a coin has railroad rims, it's probably from a color die clash. All right. I didn't know that. So, guys, if you're new to coin collecting like I am, it'd be cool if you take notes. I know Rasta does that when Rasta's in streams. Because Rasta's learning and we're all learning, so it's cool when other people have cool information that we don't know. It's a learning experience. That's what I like about this coin community too, is that we treat it like we treat every like stream as a learning experience. Maybe you learn something about coin collecting you don't know before, so it's really cool. Oh man, guys, I had to take a drink. I was really dying of thirst right there. Let's keep looking through these though. Here's another 1963D. Just a really nice looking coin. I need to write that down, thanks. Learning here too. Yeah, we are all learning. I'm learning. Maybe Melton 0.09 isn't learning, but still. Everyone has such an awesome penny collection. So 1928S with 17.3 million. And yes, guys, I have found all these in circulation, so it's kind of crazy that I have. It has been a year, but I have been like looking like crazy through boxes. Not just boxes though, but just rolls and through change and whatever I can get my hands on. Here's a 1851 large cent that someone put a hole through. And this is the first large cent I ever bought. I bought this for $8. I'm not sure if that was a good deal or not, but I was getting into coin collecting. And I thought, you know, maybe this would be like a cool early find or early thing to get into. So it's 1 cent and it says United States of America on it. I think it's really cool. The microscope shows crazy defects. That's cool. I'm going to have to get a scope for the channel for sure. So guys, I found this metal detecting just in case you haven't seen this before. It's a 1948 silver dime, and I was so excited when I found this. I am definitely an amateur coin collector, amateur detector of sorts and things, but I found this metal detecting and I was like super hyped because the detector I have is probably like the cheapest detector you can get. It's probably like made for a kid, but I use it all the time when I can, looking out for things. They're not expensive. What's not expensive? Oh, you're talking about the large cents? Yeah, they probably aren't, especially if they got holes punched in them. But yeah, when I found this, I was just super hyped. I keep finding, I just kept finding pennies and just scraps of metal all the time. And when I found this, I was like, I can't believe I found it. Because first of all, I have this most terrible detector probably ever. And I don't have a pinpointer, so I'm just like digging a big hole. And then what I do is take clumps of dirt and swing it over the detector back and forth. That's what I've learned from watching the Aqua Chigger when he goes looking for whatever he finds and he just doesn't have a pinpointer where for them. He just takes whatever it is, waves a piece of dirt in front of the detector, and if it beeps, then he knows it's in there, and then he just slowly starts breaking that pile of dirt up until he can find what he's looking for. And that's exactly what I did when I found this. I just picked up clumps of dirt, waved it over the detector until I could find something, so I found this, so that was really cool. Aqua Chigger, have you heard of him? You probably have. He's a pretty big metal detectorist. If that's a thing, metal detectorist. Massachusetts quarter right there. What is this one? Minnesota. This one's a really nice one. It's got like no scratches on it, and then the reeds on the edge are really nice, and the rim's really thick. Here's a 1950 I got for Christmas. 1950 large cent. I wrote $61 on it. I think someone bought it for like $25. But I would say it's a pretty nice one. I don't know if it's worth that, guys. You tell me. Melting Point, you tell me. Or John of Coins. I'm thinking about getting that carrot stick metal detectors got to pinpoint. Yeah, those ones are pretty cool, the carrot looking ones. Nice large set, 1950 or 1850, yeah. Did I say 1950 again? I'm sorry if I said 1950. Oh, yeah, see, yeah, I did say 1950. 1850, guys. But sorry about that. I'm like, well, we're looking at a lot of 19 coins, like right here, 1960. So we're going through a lot of 19s. To see an 1800s coin is kind of rare in the bunch, but here's a 1969S. Just a really nice one. It's not a double die, but that'd be awesome. It's got some black stuff right there, but besides that, it's probably the nicest 1969 I've found. Here's a more modern one. Who cares? Here's my birth year penny, so birthday penny, I guess. 1995D. It's in really good shape, and I don't believe this one is the one with the. I don't think I've ever checked this one before. The one for the double die on the date and the D. Nope, it's just a regular one. But it's cool. It's cool regardless. Here's a 1939S with 52.1 million. And this one's in really, really nice shape. It's not as toned as that other one, that 1935. But it's cool. Even a cheap detector can find silver close to the surface. So yeah, my house was built, the house I was detecting and the house that I live at, or I used to live at, was built in the 1950s. It's like the earliest house to the neighborhood, and I found that in the yard, so it's not really surprising that I did. 1948, the house was built in 1950. Scrapping, hoarding, tinkering, fun. Gonna get a heat signature gun too. Yep, I'm 23, believe it or not. Here's a 1916 S with 22.5 million that someone cleaned. So it's probably worth nothing, but it's alright. It's cool to find these early dates. Here's a 1917S. I put like 95 cents on that. That's probably what it's worth. It's like, it's pretty slick, but it is a 1917S. I'm not sure what the stuff is. Book filler, yeah, book filler. That's what it is. I do have some nice ones in my books, though. Let's just take some of those out real quick. So we're looking at the teens ones right now, right? So I'm missing quite a few. Oh, you know, the hard to get ones, but some of these ones I've found, which is awesome, like the 1914S. I found that one. So it's 4.1 million, but somehow I was able to find it in circulation. How crazy is that? 1914S. What else is rare? 1912D with 10.4. I think I've got a double of that I showed in here, but these are like the nicer ones that I have. 17.3 million at 1928S. Here's like this weird stripedy one. That's 1917S. I picked up one of those penny sorters and a power supply, and the power supply died. A penny sorter? So like the one that sorts copper from zinc? Is that what you're talking about? That kind of penny sorter? Oh, jeez. I'm going to put this down for a second. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. It's kind of sad that the power supply died. Here's a Canadian scent. So yeah, the coffee shop I used to work at, it was a Tim Hortons. So Tim Hortons are in Michigan now, and they're more famous in Canada. But I had some Canadian people come in, and they asked if they actually said, "Oh yeah, you have like the biggest donut supply I've ever seen at a Tim Hortons before." And since it was like about closing time, I gave them free donuts, and they said, "Hey, would you mind if we paid you actually in toonies?" Toonies or yeah, you know, their dollar coins and things. I'm like, actually, I've never actually seen one of those before. So if you could, that'd be really cool. So they actually paid me in like $1 and another dollar. But this is just one of the dollars, 1989, and it's got a, I think that's a loon on it, like a duck kind of thing. But yeah, it was really cool of them to just give this to me. So I have that now. Here is a 1915 again. Maybe a nicer 1915 from all the other ones I've seen, but oh, here's that other coin they paid me in. It's a 1916, or not 1916, it's a 1996, what am I saying? So this is a $2, I think this is what they call a toonie, $2. And do they call a loonie their first cents? Because it has a loon on it? I'm not really sure. Someone tell me that's, it is a loonie? Thanks for telling me that, Lisa. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. It's Teddy Roosevelt. I really like this coin, so that's why I put it in one of these. So definitely a newer one. 1960D. I think this one's got some errors on it. Like this, not this particular coin, but it has some errors. What is it? 1960D large date and small date, or is that just 1960 plain? I think that's a 1960 plain. Those are loonies, buddy. So both of them are loonies. John of Coins, are you from Canada? Because I don't know. Or do you just know that? Large date? Yeah, it's a large date. Here's a 1925S. Can barely see that, but it is an S. Let's see if I can zoom in more. I can see that better. It's really hard to tell. It's like a really smashed up S. Can words. You're so smart on the money lingo. What else we got? I'm not from Canada, but I love the country. I mean, Canada's pretty cool. So here's a 1915. The weird date I've never actually seen before. It kind of looks like the spacing between the numbers are really far apart, but maybe I'm just losing my mind. Zoom out a little bit. Another 1915. So yeah, I found like 5 of these all together, and they're all in here somewhere, all in flips, besides the one I have in my book. Here's 1943D. It's pretty cool. It's a 1961D. It's another nice looking 60s coin. Another bicentennial. We saw a bunch of these in the last stream with the foreign coins. D-Ace. Pesos. $10 or 10 pesos. 2016. $1933 with 14.4 million again. So another rarer one. It's pretty good shape. What is this? Another bicentennial. I don't know why I have so many bicentennials in here, but I do. Oregon. This one was, yeah, it's like barely anything done with it, and then the reeds on the edge were really nice, so I decided to keep that one. It's a 1983D. It's a 1916, and then I put a D, but I think it's an S. It's just like you can barely tell. Yeah, it's an S, but it looks like a D. It looks so much like a D. I don't know if I can zoom in even more for you guys with this loop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a really smashed up S. You can barely tell it's an S, but it is an S. 1916 S. It's a 1964 D. Pretty good shape. What is this? Kinetic coin. 1999. There's a more modern one. 2016. Harper's Ferry. Here's that 1936 S that someone actually taped to some paper, so that kind of damaged the coin. But I'm still in for some constitutional silver. I think I got this for like 50 cents, maybe $1. It's a D. I thought it was an S, but it's a D. It's clearly a D. I don't know why I put S down. That's weird. 1911D with 12.7 million. So that's pretty cool. It's actually in pretty good shape too. Here is a 1932D. I love those Mercury dimes. I love them too. They're a really cool design. So what is this again? It's a 1932D with 10.5 million. So that's pretty cool. 2009 Puerto Rico. So I've got some like older coins, and I've got like super new coins in here too. And then there, oh, it's a 1933, not a 1932. I wish I had a 1932 with 9.1 million. Yeah, it's a 19. Wait, is that a 1930? Let's see that. Now it's a 33. It's not a 32. I don't know how that happened. Here's a 1914 plain. I think this one's just like a higher grade than what I mostly find, so that's why I put this one on a flip. Here's a 1960D. We don't have too many left, guys. And then after that, I think I'll give away some nickels. I'm still here, but at 4%. Quackers, I appreciate you being here. I'm finally back. Okay. Finally, right? Just took forever. I think someone shot this one with a BB gun. It's in 1946, and it's just got this like cool. It almost looks like someone tried to carve it for a. They like started to carve it for a, what do you call those? Hobo nickels, but it's like I guess a hobo penny, where they carve the face of it, and it just looks really cool. Some people like carve the faces into skulls and things. I think those are really cool. I haven't actually found one though. I had to eat, sorry. You're all right, Mr. Bacon. Thanks for tuning in back to the stream. Appreciate you. Here's another 1909. So yeah, I found 3 of these in total, or 4. I think just 3 though. I have 2 in these flips and then 1 in my book. Here's a 1939D, or 35D, sorry. It's in really good shape, actually. The detail's strong. The detail's strong with this one. It's a 1939 plain. It's in also pretty good shape, so that's why I put it in a flip for sure. Here's another 1915D with 22 million. 1914 wheat. It's pretty worn, that one. Here's a 1916S with 22.5 million. So this one's pretty slick, but it exists. It's a wheat penny. I found it in circulation. It's awesome. 1935D again. Another nice looking 35D. Here's a 1963D, another nice looking one. Here's another 1961D. Here's a 1939P, so definitely more common one. Should probably take this out of the flip because I find those not all the time, but pretty often. It's a 1915. All right, guys. 1938S. 4.1 million. Well, let's just look at this one for a while, guys. Because, man, when I found this, I was so hyped. I told Quinn's Coin about it. I was talking to him through Facebook Messenger quite a bit when I was just starting my coin searching through coin rolls and things. But 1938S. And you can see that pretty clearly on the back. That is an S. It's a pretty clear S right there. It's pretty, I don't know, it's not that worn. I've seen worn nickels that are more worn than this. But the 1938 kind of looks like a 1958. It almost looks like a 5, but it is a 3, so keep an eye out for those. If you see some 58s and you just think they're, if you think they're 58s and they're actually 38s, you gotta check those dates really close. But if you're just looking through nickels and you just see it like a little bit, you're just like, oh, a 58, that's cool, I'll take that out. And then you find it, you found out it's a rarer one, that's really cool. Hope you guys like that one. There's 10 of you guys in here with 16 likes and 1 dislike. Hopefully we can switch the dislike around. There's a 1960. Pretty sure this is a large date. Yeah, guys, it's a pretty nice one though. It's got a scratch right there, so that's kind of annoying and some spotting, but pretty good overall. It's a 1957, guys. 1957 Wheatie. Look at how brilliant that is. We've been looking at some pretty sour looking ones recently. Yep, another large date. So not the valuable one. The valuable one is the small date, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, look at that Wheatie. I'm sure you guys have found some of these before too. But this one's like Scarface Lincoln or something. There's like a scar on his face and there's some other kind of scratch. Oh, you think this one's MS? I don't know about that. I mean, the back looks really good, but right here, there's like this giant scratch, and then there's another scratch right there. There's another scratch right there. There's another scratch right there. So the front of it's not doing so good, but the back of it definitely looks awesome. Maybe a little carbon spot in the S. Still pretty cool. Here, I got this for Christmas. I don't know if you guys saw that video. It's a 1866 3-cent nickel. Someone wrote fine on here, but I think it might be extra fine. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. I've always wanted one of these. When I finally got it, I'm like, wow, that's really awesome. Here's a 1969S. The one I showed you earlier was definitely better than this one, but it isn't a double die that I can see. Always be looking out for these ones, 1969S. You would see it really, really nicely in the date and on the In God We Trust. So that would be really cool if you guys could find one of those. So keep your eyes open for that. Keep your eyes peeled. That is a cool nickel. It sure is. It's a 1917. Definitely a higher mintage one, but still, I think this one's in pretty good shape. So that's why I put it in a flip. Here's a proof I actually bought. Just because I hadn't had a penny proof before. And then I just found one recently. But here's a 1974. I'm not actually sure where that proof went, to be honest with you. It's around, though. I know I have it somewhere. Just found one of those yesterday. You found a proof yesterday, or you found a 1969 double die? What are you talking about? What did you find yesterday? Because proofs are really cool. $1933 again, guys. 14.4 million. Oh, 1939 or 1969S. Yeah, those are really cool to find. You don't find them that often, especially if you live where I am at. Mr. Bacon, didn't you say you're from Indiana? So don't find too many S's that often, so it's cool to find. Here's a 1970D. Is that a small date? Somebody tell me. Because that kind of looks like the small date. Isn't it a thinner? I think you're saying yep to being from Indiana, not if this is a small date. I don't think this is a small date, though, because it's a D. I'm not sure if this has the small date variety. I think it's a 1970 plain that has the variety. But it just looks like a thinner 0. And that's why I think it's a smaller date, but I'm not really sure, guys. I don't know too much about that. Here's a 1920S. That's a large date. All right, thanks for letting me know. 46.2 million. Thanks, Black Steel. I don't know. You don't find these too often. Thanks, Melting Point 09. The 7 is Diplo. And this one? Or are you just talking about in the small date? It's like smaller. Is that an error right there? Or a variety, I should say. There's another 1916D. 36 million. It's a pretty nice looking one. I mean, the front is pretty slick, but I don't know. Some of the stuff I keep in flips, some of them I don't. Here's a 1911. There's another 1911. Looks like it's been cleaned. Definitely 1911s are more, not rare. They're, just look at this coin pile for a second. I'm just gonna drink some water, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Okay, so if this, you're saying for the 1970 right here, the 1970D, if the 7 is lower than all the other numbers, then you know it's a small date. So that's good to know. I didn't know that. It's a nice looking coin, though. Here's another DA Pesos. It's a 1930D, 40.1 million. Doesn't look like a 30 actually. It looks like a 1920D. No, it's a 30 though. It's a 30. Yeah, it's a larger date. Yeah, I'm just saying if it is lower, then it is a small date, but it isn't. That one isn't. It's a 1911D at 12.7 million. It is a slicker one though. If I was only in Denver, I feel like I'd find some better stuff, you know? Here's another 1915. Not in that great a shape though. Here's another 1915. 1915D. 22 million. 1935D. Now I put MS on this one. It's a 1985D. I'm really not sure if it's that great of shape. But when you find these all the time, they're all like messed up, and I'm sure some people sell these in BU rules. So I don't think it's that rare of something, but maybe it will be one day. You can see all the steps on the... I know that's not something you look for on pennies, but you can see all the steps on the Lincoln Memorial. And here's a 1974 D that's in pretty good shape as well. And then there's plenty of other good nickels, not nickels, pennies in here that I think are in pretty good shape that are like newer. So that's what's in the bottom of this. MS60 for sure. Are you talking about that that one I just looked at? 1965. I mean, yeah, I put MS65 on here, but I'm definitely sure it's not that. But it is a really nice one. I'm just gonna put all these back, guys. Put all these back in the bin that I had them in. Hope you guys like the stream. I'm going to give away some nickels maybe, or pennies. Tell me what you guys want me to give away. Just out of the bins that I have, I've got nickels I could give away. I have pennies, like Canadian pennies. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in chat. But today, guys, just to show you this, I found this 1957. I am on the hunt for a 1957 plain, but this is a 1957D. Still looking for that plain. But I'm going to throw that in my nickel container. Canadian? Looking for some Canadian pennies to give away? Alright, we got Canadian so far. Let me know what you guys think. I need early wheats if you have any double. I don't think I have any doubles. I don't have a scope either though, so I don't know if they're really not doubled. I have a bunch of early wheats and I feel like I've shown you them, but I don't know if they're anything. So yeah, we're focused on the nickels right now, but someone said Canadians. We should give some Canadians away. So here's my Canadian container. Let's zoom out just to show the bulk of the Canadians. All these Canadians. It's probably like $20 worth of pennies right there. All Canadians. It's just what I've been saving this whole time. Wheaties? Okay, you think I should give away Wheaties? So we got Wheaties, we got Canadians. I got a beet 45. A beet wheat penny 45. All right. I keep misunderstanding you every single time. I feel like you're saying like you want some double dies, but yeah, I know what you're saying, Black Steel. You said it like 2 streams ago that you want. I need to send you some doubles of what I have, some Wheaties. I know because you said you don't find them too often. I'll definitely send you some doubles that I have. I got plenty of 1911s. I actually put a whole envelope together for you. Let me show you that. I don't think you were into. I don't think you were there for the rest of the stream. So. All right, so this is what I found for you, Black Steel. The last time you asked me, I found a 1913, a 1913. I didn't find the 1913D, but I did find the 1917D, the 1916D, and the 1917S. And the 1940 plain silver colored one. Yeah, if you still want these, they're in here. I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you on Monday. I literally find one week a video. Thanks, my friend. You're welcome. I will send those out soon. I know you said you wanted to, trade something for them and whatnot. I'm not sure what I want to trade. I want to trade you. As long as I don't know, if you send me something silver, that'd be cool. Maybe like a silver half or something like that, and I'll trade you some old wheat pennies, then I feel like that would work. Or like a silver quarter. Like just an older silver quarter, not like a 60s silver quarter, like a 40s silver quarter or something like that. That'd be cool. Oh, here's something I need to show you guys. Well, I don't really need to show you guys. But when I was at the estate sale where I found those Beanie Babies, I don't know if you guys saw that video. It's not too interesting unless you really like Beanie Babies, then you'd probably be interested. But I found this old. It's probably not that old, but it's a tire pressure gauge, and it's made of metal. So I was just tired of going to those gas stations and picking up a tire pressure gauge for super cheap and then having it break on me. I'm just like, I'm going to try to buy this tire pressure gauge that's made out of metal. So I asked the guy, hey, it's the end of the day. It's the end of the first day. How much is this worth? Or how much do you want me to pay for this? And he's like, dude, you could just have that. I'm like, all right, thanks, bro. So what's interesting about this is it looks like I did watch the Beanies, my Beanie Baby video. Well, thanks, Quackers. I think I saw your comment. That was pretty cool. It looks like someone painted this yellow or maybe even red. There's like a red color on here, but yeah, this is a tire pressure gauge made by Milton. It says it on here somewhere. Let me add a 1911 and a 1911D. I'm going to send you something nice, bro. All right, well, I appreciate that. Black Steel. So you got all your numbers here, and this is why I think someone painted it yellow or red, because you can still see red and yellow paint on here. But yeah, I don't know if this works or not, but it probably does. It's made out of metal. It just seems like it's seen a lot of stuff. And hopefully this works, and I got it for free, so that was awesome. So it wasn't a complete waste of time because I didn't buy anything at the estate sale. I just got that for free. I just wrote down what you want, Black Steel. I added it to the envelope. I'll look for those. I feel like I have them, the 2x2 flips. Or the, I don't know, 1x1. Just in the flips in general. So I'll find those for you and I'll put them in the envelope for you. But yeah, guys, I don't know. Without further ado, I think I'll give away some Canadian pennies. Maybe. Bacon's got to go soon again. It's a bacon warning right there. Yeah, we are going to give away Canadian pennies. I've just decided. I don't know. Just because I don't feel like. I don't know. If you're from like one of the bordering states or you're like up north close to Canada, I feel like you get a lot of them. I know CFA says he doesn't get a lot of them and he's from Washington State, so that's a little bit odd to me, but. There's some young heads in here. There's King George VI in here. There's like newer pennies. And I think I'll give away like 10 of them, guys. Because I just got so many of them. And I keep finding them every day. I keep finding young heads and things. So Giving you 10 of them increases your chances of finding some other stuff. But here's something I found today, a 2009. That's in really good shape for being in circulation all this time. Here's a Canadian I gotta actually add to this. It's a 1979, and it's in really good shape. I got a 1968, 1968S, 1971S, 1973S, or a 1990D. Do I have those things? Yes, I do. I get so many Canadians. Okay, you get so many Canadians. Yes, the professional life. Professional life Canadians in really good shape. So, Mr. Bacon says he has a lot of Canadians. I mean, if you're from Indiana, I can see why that would happen. Maybe I won't give away Canadians. If you guys don't want me to give away Canadians, then I'll probably give away wheats. I wish I just had a cool, like a good container, like full of wheats to give away. But what I do have is I have all these wheats over here. I can give these away. Just pick up 10 random ones for you guys. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna pick up 10 random ones from that pile. That's a good mixture. These are some old ones in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, these are some random ones that I just picked up. I'm not asking a trivia question because I don't feel like a lot of people know too much about coins in the coin community. I4Era Coin says, hello, Warnickel. Smash that like button for you. Great work. I appreciate that. Let's see what we got here before we start guessing numbers, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to guess like a number 1 through 15, I think, because there's 12 of you watching. But here's a 1946 that's in kind of not so great shape, but still a wheat penny, still cool. You have some shiny wheats. Yeah, I'd grab some of those to put in the pile of what you could win. Here's a 1914 something. That could be that rare one, guys. That could be the 1914D. I think we discussed this in the last stream. So you got a 1914 something. I need them for my book. Well, maybe we could give away some S's someday as a stream giveaway, but you said you wanted some wheats, so hopefully you can win these. 1952 wheat. 1946. You know, guys, this 1914, I'm pretty sure it's a 14. I'm not sure if it's a D or an S or whatnot. So I think I'm going to hold on to this because, I don't know, I just don't know what it is. And, I don't know. I just want to hold on to that one. I'm going to replace it with this one, though. This 1946D. And then I'm going to add this other one, too. This 1958 that we found not too long ago. That's also awesome looking. So here's a 1919D, it looks like. So that's cool. Here's another nicer one, 1946. Looks like a D. Yeah, it does look like a D. That's why I'm going to hold on to it, because that's like the rare one. There's a 1945S. So that's pretty nice. How many times can a person guess a number? We're going to just guess once. Here's a 1949D. Here's a 1914 plain. I don't think that one's too bad. And a 1936 with some kind of like damage to it, but still wheat, still cool. So that's what you guys are going to be winning tonight, right there. So pretty cool wheats. Yeah, 1914D, that one's low mintage. Not sure how low it is, but it's pretty low. Let's look real quick. 1914D, 1.2 million. Yeah, all of those. All of those. I'm going to put it in an envelope and just send off to somebody. Some lucky person. I want them all so bad. See, that's what I'm saying. You said you wanted your S's for your books, but would you rather have wheat pennies? I feel like you'd rather have wheat pennies. That 1936 looks brutal. All right, guys. If you don't want this one, I'm just going to throw this one back. I'll pick out something else. Why not give away this 2009? That looks awesome. I think I'll do that. Give away this instead. Add it to the pile. Add it to the nice coins. So how many pennies is that altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pennies. All right, guys. So that's what we got. We are going to guess a number 1 through 15. I'm still gonna go 1 through 15. I'm gonna type go. You can only guess once. But I'm gonna type all the rules in chat real quick. And go. Okay, I am going to count those ones before I said go. It's completely fine. So guys, I just realized something. I know this is probably like, you know, I had like a brain fart moment, but I didn't write a number down. So I don't know why I didn't do that. I did everything else but do the thing I'm supposed to be doing. All right, so I'm gonna write a number down, and then we're gonna do this again. We're just gonna call that a trial run, guys. Sorry about that. When I say go again, you guys can go again. Yeah, so stop a second. Messed up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm laughing right now. That was terrible. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Go in chat. Guess again. Is that all of you guys? We got 5, 9, 4, 2, 9, 8, 12. I think that's all of you. There's 9 of you, I think, watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people guessed. So, I'm just gonna reveal the number right now, guys, because no one guessed what it was. It's right there, that mark. It was 1. No one got it. No one got the number, guys, so we're going to guess again. Remember, yeah, 1 through 15. And I'm going to guess a different number. And then I'm going to write go in chat, and you guys can go after that. After you see it in the chat, you can go. All right. We'll get it this time, I'm sure of it. Watch it be 1. That's funny. I4 Era coins. You just won. It was lucky number 7. Right there, guys. 7. Congratulations, my man. You will win one of these days, Mr. Bacon. I'm sure of it. You just keep attending streams, you're going to win one of them one of these days. Yeah, congrats, I4 Error Coins. I have never seen you in a stream before. And if you have attended one of my streams, I apologize for not seeing you. Bye, Mr. Bacon. See you in another stream. I4 Error Coins. I'm going to write my email in chat, and you can email me your address. I won RFTs last night. That's awesome, Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun. I think I might have seen that. You want... Yeah, I want that Brutal 36, please. Alright, let's grab that one for you. That's not it. You want a Brutal 36? You can have it. Add it to the pile. I'll take back out this 2009. You're welcome. You guys have been awesome throughout the stream. I don't know how long it's been. It's been 116 minutes. It's pretty cool. Almost 2 hours, right? See you guys in the next one. And I popped in for like 30 seconds in one. What, of Rob Finds Treasure stream? Is that what you did? Because that's awesome. That reminds me of me popping into Corn Group of Minnesota stream and winning something. That was cool. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad it was a fun stream. See you guys in the next one. I got a lot of stuff to send out to you guys. A lot. Probably like 5 packages on Monday. Still got to sell Penny Pictures his proof set, and I got to send the Stacking Kid his 1916D. I got to send out these pennies now to I4 Era Coins. Oh, you did that too? You popped into Coin Group of Minnesota stream and you won something on his stream too? That's awesome. I really like Coin Group of Minnesota streams. Yeah, everyone have a good weekend. I have a day off tomorrow, so that's really cool. Thank you, Black Steel.